We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Kansas City Royals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ronald Ackerman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Jay has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Jay is there, and he'll put it away to retire. So striding forward now. Kevin Pillar.
For the Royals, center fielder Kevin Pillar.
Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Stanton is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate, Alex Gordon, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. 2-0 pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Right fielder
at the plate, John Jay. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oof, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. From the stretch. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Here's the first pitch to him. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Gennett rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Way out in front. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Digging in, Tim Beckham, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The designated hitter.
Into the box, Derek Fisher. He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side,
and this one gets away. Throw goes over to third, and he is in there. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Beckham rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And he's safe. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Ackerman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
From the stretch. Again, he sends it out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another one sent foul. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Striding in, Eugenio Suarez. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Devin Travis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 4-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Matt Wieters waiting on deck. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now at the plate, Matt Wieters. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. In there, strike 1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Standing in, number 43. He readies for his first plate appearance. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're good.
Escobar dives. What a stop. He is out.
The batter,
digging
4,
in to try it again. Scooter Gennett. He singled his last time up. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Pilar comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
First baseman number
Stepping 25. In and ready for another shot, Ryan Healy. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jay has a read on it, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Alcides Escobar.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit on the ground to third. Beckham comes up with it. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. Riding in once again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. John Jay is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul wide of first. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman,
here's Mark Reynolds. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here. 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on. At the plate, Devin Mesoraco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The catcher, number 39. Devin
skied into straightaway right. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham.
2.
He reached on a single in his first try. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Jay has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
How about it?
At the plate, Derek Fisher. He hit a sac fly earlier. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Suarez is there, and they go down in a hurry. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ackerman has it in his tracks. 1 down. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Stanton. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wieters.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but That's a dangerous location, no matter how hard you're throwing.
And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there in the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Peraza. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready once again, 32. Ronald Ackerman. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jay has a read on it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt. But you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time the first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there. Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Jay is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Hot shot to third. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Scooter
trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And to score, the runner from second. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The runner from second crosses the plate. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gordon going back. At the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman
Tim Beckham stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore. Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis ranging into shallow right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, number 43 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 43.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Beckham is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a flare out toward right center. Stanton coming on, and this is hauled in on the run as he digging in to try it again. Derek Fisher. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Derek Fisher.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Looped out toward third, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Number 9, shortstop.
And here's Jose Peraza, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit in the air to right field. Jay has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again, Ronald Ackerman.
Ronald Ackerman.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Hit in the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1. In now is John Jay. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Grounded, foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Mesoraco recovers, and he goes to second with it, but he is in there. Ready once again, Mark Reynolds. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In the air to right center. Ackerman is in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Devin Travis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Here's Jay. We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
Number 32.
Ronald Ackerman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things. 1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he will make it there with a double to start the ball game.
In the second
now at the plate,
tonight,
Jose Peraza looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Oh, it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either. This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And that's through for a base hit. Peraza rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Standing in, Scooter Gennett. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. Back goes Rasmus, still going back. See you later, over the wall, a home run. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Merrifield will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. With Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Whit Merrifield.
Grounded to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. full count. Here it comes. A little bouncer. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Now at the plate, Christian Villanueva. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. At the plate, Joey Votto. On the season, he's hitting a very productive .320. Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Ackerman. And that's the 3rd out. Standing in, Tim Beckham. He'll start things out in the top half of the 2nd.
Third baseman number 2, Tim Beckham.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in. And now this is going to be big trouble out there. Throw into second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping in, Derek Fisher.
The designated hitter, Derek
Good
Fisher.
lead off at second there. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rasmus has a read on it. 1 out. Throw behind him to second. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Ackerman. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Beckham rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from second. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Number 9, shortstop.
And here's Jose Peraza looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
29,
Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will get there to make the running play. And here's Xander Bogaerts now. And they are squarely into chip-away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at-bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Steve Pearce now.
Batting 6, designated hitter, Steve Pearce.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Colby Rasmus. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Martinez coming on. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 8.
Settling in now, Russell Martin. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. To third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Bouncer down the line. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 4.
Ready to take his hacks again, Scooter Gennett, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Ready for another chance. Ryan Healy, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Striding in once again, Devin Mesoraco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3 in the side. Here's Ichiro now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Ichiro.
And that ball's down, so Ichiro's got himself a leadoff single. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So coming to the plate, Merrifield. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. They'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
There's one on to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score. Digging in to try it again, Christian Villanueva. High in the air out to center field. Ackerman has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at bat, Tim Beckham. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Tim Beckham.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first is Beckham on his way to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Derek Fisher. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now
digging in once again, Ronald Ackerman. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. In is Joey Votto now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, number 19.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Gennett has it. And a rather easy first out. Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Ackerman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Pearce.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Ackerman moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
J.D. Martinez.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ichiro is there. 1 down. Ready once again. Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that misses inside. 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in and looking for more. Scooter Gennett. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch, and a sinker dips too low there into the dirt. In fact, he's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rasmus has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman number
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The 0-2 once more. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it strikes. Stepping in, Colby
Rasmus.
Rasmus.
For Toronto, left fielder Colby
First pitch
Rasmus.
coming. Here it is. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this is a foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. 1 away. Russell Martin now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
Suzuki.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And Ichiro can't make contact as he falls behind 0-2 now.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And another foul ball. Curveball that time, not even close.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in.
Leading off
He
for the
struck
Reds,
out twice thus far,
catcher,
so we'll
number
see if he
39,
can fare any better here.
Devin Mesoraco.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Drilled right back up the middle, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Derek Fisher, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. Marco Gonzalez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now out of his stance is the home plate umpire Clyde Washington as a balk has been called here. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Striding in once again, Ronald Ackerman. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This one's down to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Number 9, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Jose Peraza. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. With Merrifield next to hit. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. sent on the ground out to second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Villanueva. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Ready for another shot now, Joey Votto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 1-0 pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Martinez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 9-2 contest. Digging in to try it again, Steve Pearce. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off here as we begin. Tyler Clippard.
J.D. Martinez.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Giancarlo Stanton now. Last time through was a base hit.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So striding forward now, Scooter Gennett. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit hard to the right side, and that is into right field, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. At the plate, Ryan Healy, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
On the ground up the middle, Nunez on to Votto, and they get the double play. Ready now, Devin Mesoraco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Russell Martin.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Left field and deep. Martinez ranging back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The center fielder.
Here's Ichiro now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Martin gathers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Standing in, Derek Fisher. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box, Ronald Ackerman. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting.
And here's Jose Peraza. He comes into this appearance, and Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Line towards center field. And Ichiro can't get it. A base hit. Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
J.D. Martinez.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Merrifield moving in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Ball comes in quickly, though, so no error on the bobble, and the bases are loaded now. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. In there, 0-1.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam, so what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Ichiro has a play, and that retires the side. With Merrifield next to hit. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Right fielder, Whit Merrifield.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Stephen Wright. From the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with Curtis Granderson will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And now a stoppage as a balk has been called. He'll protest a bit, but that looked pretty obvious, and it's going to cost him a run. Hit hard towards the hole. Jeanette is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. In now, Christian Villanueva is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ackerman is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding in. Scooter Gennett.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Ryan Healy looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Swing and a liner. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Now in the box, Devin Mesoraco. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Line drive to center field. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the 2nd out. And he's safe. Digging in, Tim Beckham. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Beckham.
Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. At the plate, Derek Fisher, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Aaron Luke enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 62.
Sent on the ground out to second.
This change
On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that. Standing in, Steve Pearce. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Fernando Rodriguez comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Greg Bird will get up off the bench to lead off. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Colby Rasmus. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. Russell Martin now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Russell Martin.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's Ichiro now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Suzuki.
He pulls this one into right, and he will reach down to make the catch on the run, and what a fine way to end it there as this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 10 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jose Quintana. His record is now 2-2. The loss goes to Marcus Stroman. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.